people. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, the first part of the video is called the sequel of Thief Part 2 Part Dust. And people, we see that of late there's been a lot of thief and a lot of two-foot pussery, a lot of hyenaism as it pertains to predial stuff. That means that them a thief animal, them a thief sheep, them a thief goat, them a thief cow, them a thief rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. And people, we saw that just the other day, they caught some people with two calves in the back of calves, in the back of their car. And also, we are speaking about in St. Thomas, within 24 hours, 48 hours, sorry, there has been two incidents. We are speaking about incidents including goat and cow, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. And in the last incident, we are speaking about some person, at least 3 men that were caught, and people like them say, them limb up 2 of them, and the next one basically take for himself. So people, there are a lot of videos out there, and I am going to let you take a listen, take a look to these videos, and then I am going to give my piece.
See good thief them up here, yeah? See me? See me? Show your face back to boy.
Yo, show your face.
Yo, show your face for this. Yeah. My one I go thief them.
Say my driver.
Say my driver from Bullby, 10 miles. Go charter then charter.
We're going to charter. No, put the no, what?
I'm missing them. I'm missing the car with the water.
And then fling off a quipper.
Look at ID. Anything we see we want it.
No, sir, yo.
Let me see ID. Let me see ID. Let me see ID.
Anything you see we want it.
You can't do that.
Give me one. Give me one.
Yo, choose one. Yo, look at man and check yourself. Yo. What's a nice boy? Why look good here?
What Rami night, man? So what Rami night? And I should be grabbing good Rami night.
Three of them band together. Come on, I say that one.
How much are they? What is someone in there?
Which one? That one, that Rami.
Go and go outside.
Now, people, when you look at these videos and you see these men in these videos, you realize all them tough, you realize all them thief. However, when them get catch, they are trying to put on this innocent look. They are trying to look like some sort of poor thing. Them want to get some sort of sympathy from the people them. They don't want the Tarzan type of justice. So people, we see the people are jeer them, the people them are mock them. And when the people them hold them, we are talking about the justice pawpaw, we are speaking about the jungle pawpaw. people, you see how them look shook, you see how them look scared. Now you see the people them also put out a search and rescue for the other thief, and people them find the next one in the bushes, in the field, and people it did not end up too good for him because basically them limb him up, them take him out, and rightfully and justifiably so. And what is even more disturbing when we look at a lot of these thieves in Jamaica, people, we see some big strapped in man that can do some sort of construction, do some sort of hard labor. However, people, them want things the easy way. They want the passenger people's goat in them car as the evidence. And people, we also see they are acting as if them basically raise goat them sow and then them want to reap the people them goat. And people, in this case, we say it did not end up too good, or sadly or gladly, whichever way you are looking at it. So people, the moral of the story is that thief will never prosper, and whenever them catch thief in Jamaica, them supposed to get quick and swift justice, whichever way you want to call it. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel. We're speaking about true Jamaica buzz, and when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now people, the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that with this big C situation in Jamaica and all over the world, they are implementing, we are speaking about online classes for the student, we are speaking about primary, we are speaking about high school, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. However, people, it is a disconnect. This online thing is disconnected. It is a very big disaster. And people, when we ask why is it a disaster, and people, it is very simple. As it pertains to rural areas, there are a lot of schools or a lot of students that don't have any sort of connection, and even worse, they don't even have connection to the phone. So therefore, you can't get any sort of call on your phone, whether it is digital or flow. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that if you cannot get any sort of phone connection, then more than likely any sort of internet connectivity is going to be impossible, point blank and period. Now people, like me say, as it pertains to these rate that these companies, Digicel or Flow, is charging for internet connection, and people, even if you have a data plan on your phone, that is even worse, because people, not even rich people in Jamaica can afford to use this data plan. I am speaking about on a consistent basis for any sort of school or long term per day. So people, we are speaking about a disaster. So people, like me say, if you live in a rural area, it is going to be to your disadvantage. You cannot get any sort of connection. Now people, what we've also noticed is that the persons, they are not ready for it. It seems as if Jamaica is kind of backwards, and people, this is not a diss. However, it seems as if the parents, and especially a lot of the parents in the garrison, it seems as if they are tuned up, because people, it seems as if they are getting frustrated with the whole system. And people, like I said, on top of the COVID situation, on top of the monetary situation, on top of the fact that they are poor, people, this is frustration adding to frustration. And people, the truth and the fact that a lot of these families, they don't have the phone, they don't have any sort of tablet to basically give it to them. So therefore, them don't have no connection, they don't have the devices. So people, they are out of everything that is necessary to basically conduct any sort of classes online. Point blank and period. And what is even sadder is that we heard the Ministry of Education, the government, saying that they were going to give students all sorts of devices. We are speaking about tablet, we are speaking about laptop, and people, like me say, it is just dry talk, it is just promises. And like they say, promise is a comfort to a fool, because people, right now at the start of the school year, there is no sort of tablets, and people, what is even worse, there is no sort of tablets with the suppliers, and people, what is even worse, there has been some sort of controversy as it pertains to some sort of supplier and the government of Jamaica, specifically the Ministry of Education, that they are saying that they ordered these amount of tablets, and then when the time came for the tablets to be delivered, the government did not want to pay. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that when we speak about the government and specifically the Ministry of Education, in this case, we see that they just talk a lot. We see that they are not prepared. They are ill prepared. And people like them say, he who fails to prepare, prepares to fail. And people, this is an epic failure in every sense of the way. And people, I am not saying that it is not going to get any sort of better. However, they started on a very bad foot, wrong foot, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.